Hi everyone, my name is Rachel McDermott and I've been a member of the Nice High School Deca chapter for 2 years. I'll be serving as Vice President of Marketing next year and I've qualified at both the state and international level. Today, I'm going to walk you through the basics of Canva and show you how to use it to create professional papers, pitch decks, and presentations for Deca competitions. First, open Canva through either the website or the mobile app and make an account. Once you're signed in, you will see this home page. Here, you can see a sidebar of features Canva has to offer like design templates and Canva AI. In the main section at the bottom, you can see all of your previous designs and go back to them as you please. At the top, you can see many different preset sizes that Canva offers, such as business cards, Instagram posts, and even TikTok video templates. For Deca prepared entry purposes, we only need two of these, presentations and custom size. Be sure to check the dimensions you need with your event guidelines. Click on whatever template you need for your event. For now, I'm just going to create a standard 8.5 by 11-inch document using the custom size option. Sharing a design with your group members or mentor is essential, and Canva makes it very simple. Here at the top right corner is a big share button. Click that and in the space provided, type the email of whoever you want to share the document with. You can select whether you want them to be able to edit, comment on, or just view the document. For team members, you want them to have editing access, so let's select Edit. They will receive an invite to collaborate on the design. Once they accept it, they'll be able to access and edit the document. Now you can both work on the document at the same time from your separate devices. Before we start designing, let's go over a few basic design principles that will help your projects look more professional and polished. First, keep your design consistent by using the same colors, fonts, and style throughout your paper or presentation. This makes your project look more organized and cohesive. Second, make sure everything is easy to read. Use clear fonts, good color contrast, and avoid overcrowding your page with too much text and too many graphics. A clean design is usually more effective than a complicated one. Canva will automatically provide you with some templates to get you started. These are usually menus and spreadsheets and flyers that won't help you with your prepared entry or presentation. However, you can still use templates to create eye-catching designs. Type in the search bar what you want to see, whether you're making a full cover page design or just want a nice border to keep your design cohesive. If you can't find the design you're looking for, Canva also offers AI-powered tools that can help you generate designs, images, and graphics if you're looking for something very specific. For today, I'm not going to use a template, but feel free to experiment with them on your own. Let's start our design by creating a background. I am going to make the background a shade of dark blue. The most important part of your design is going to be the text. You need to be very comfortable with this because text is the bulk of your Deca entry, whether it's titles or content. To add text, press the text button on the side to create a text box. Page numbers are also very important for papers and pitch decks, so keep that in mind. Once you've added your text box, type whatever you want. I am going to write next big thing. I'm going to choose a bold font and a large size so I can make sure my text stands out. Then you can choose the color and other specifications of your text. I'm going to keep mine white, but I'm going to make it all caps so it stands out even more. Now I'm just going to quickly center my font and make sure it is the aspects that I want it to be. To make sure your text is legible, make sure you position it above any and all other layers to push it to the front. You can also use the same tool to push any graphics or images backward. My text feels a little bit boring, so I'm going to add an effect. Some good ones are outlines, drops, and echoes to make your text stand out. I'm going to use glow for a neon effect. You can adjust the settings of the effects with the same side panel. It's also important that you know how to align your text for your Deca entry, which you can do right here. To add other graphics and shapes, you can browse through the Elements panel or use the search bar to find something specific. Canva offers thousands of graphics, icons, illustrations, and lines and shapes that you can use in your projects. Simply click on any element to add it to your page. Once it's inserted, you can resize it, move it around, change its color, and adjust the opacity according to whatever you need for your design. Some Canva elements don't change color, so it's important to keep that in mind. Choose ones with the color that you want, or just pick ones that you're able to adjust the color. Many Canva elements are, if they have the crown icon in the corner, they are locked if you have premium. If you don't have a premium subscription, so make sure you keep that in mind when choosing your graphics. For your papers, you're probably going to need to use either tables or charts, so you can do that by clicking one of the categories, selecting an image that you want. Let's add a bar graph. You can adjust the values and the data by clicking in here, change it up, sales, let's change that. You can change the numbers. You can adjust the labels. You can adjust the colors, anything you want really, and you can do the same for any of the other charts, and you can also add your data to tables. Now for this design, I want to add an image of the Deca logo. To insert images, click Uploads on the sidebar, and I have a lot of previous images from past designs, but if you don't have that, you can go to Upload Files and upload an image from your camera roll, which I think it differs from computer to computer. So just select the image that you want. You can also do this if you can't figure out how to do it on computer. You can log into the Canva app on your phone and upload a picture directly from your Canva roll. I'm going to select this image of the Deca logo and resize it and position it just below my text right here. I didn't mention this before, but whenever you're inserting your text or your images and trying to figure out a good spot for them, Canva does have lots of guidelines, and like the center line right here and the corners and all of those things, also center lines here. And if you have multiple elements, you can make sure that the elements are the same distance from each other and lined up correctly. So that's just another great aspect that Canva has that will be very helpful to you for your papers and pitch decks. Once your design is complete, you can download it by clicking Share and then Download. For Deca papers and pitch decks, you'll usually want to export your project as a PDF. For presentations, you can present either directly from Canva or download the file in another format if needed. Now we have a simple project that uses many of Canva's core features. We created a background, added formatted text, used graphics and images, and learned how to collaborate with team members. As you continue working on your Deca projects, don't be afraid to experiment with different layouts, colors, graphics, and templates to find out what works best for your event. The more you practice using Canva, the faster and more confident you'll become. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you get started with Canva and showed you how easy it can be to create great professional looking projects. Good luck with your future Deca competitions and happy designing!